The COVID-19 pandemic has been an unprecedented global health emergency. It's not just about the virus, it's about its ripple effects, economic crashes, a rise in unemployment, and deep societal impacts. The virus spreads through tiny droplets and aerosols, causing a wide range of symptoms. Who's the most at risk, you might ask? Older folks and those with pre-existing health conditions. This pandemic isn't just a health crisis, it's a mirror reflecting our world's deep-rooted inequalities and the tight-knit web of our social and ecological systems. Everything's interconnected, and COVID-19 made that crystal clear. Welcome to the greatest YouTube channel, Vitality Lab TV, the ultimate destination for those who want a healthy and fit life forever. In this video, we're going to find the answer to the hot question: is the COVID-19 vaccine safe and effective? Understanding the COVID-19 vaccine. Let's dive into the world of COVID-19 vaccines. First up, mRNA vaccines like Pfizer-BioNTech and Moderna use lab-created mRNA to teach our cells to kickstart an immune response. Next, we've got viral vector vaccines. Think J&J Janssen. They use a harmless modified virus to deliver key parts of the COVID-19 virus to our immune system. Then there's the protein subunit category, like Novavax, which packs pieces of the COVID-19 virus with an extra ingredient for a stronger immune reaction. It is like going from an idea to an injection. The journey of a vaccine is fascinating. It starts with research and discovery, where scientists brainstorm and experiment. Preclinical trials involve lab research and animal tests to check safety and immune response. Then, clinical trials in humans go through 3 phases to ensure the vaccine is safe and effective. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, is the referee here, overseeing everything from development to manufacturing. Think it's over after approval? Nope. There's ongoing monitoring to catch any rare side effects or long-term issues. It's all about ensuring that the rolled-out vaccines are safe and effective for everyone. The primary concern in all vaccine development is safety. It's all about strict protocols, scientific scrutiny, public oversight, and sticking to ethical guidelines. The FDA checks how vaccines are made and tested before they even get to human trials. Even after a vaccine is out, systems like Phase 4 trials and the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System, VARs, keep a watchful eye on vaccine safety. Safety of the COVID-19 vaccine. Diving into the world of vaccine safety can feel like navigating a maze of myths and facts. With everyone buzzing about side effects, long-term effects, and the mysterious ingredients in these vaccines, it's about time we cleared the air with some real hard data. Let's start with the side effects. Most are pretty mild. Think of a sore arm, a slight fever, or just feeling tired. It's like your body's way of saying, all right, I'm gearing up to fight the good fight. And when it comes to long-term side effects, they're like finding a 4-leaf clover in your backyard, super rare. Vaccines, especially those cutting-edge mRNA ones, are like guests at a party. They do their job and leave without hanging around too long. Now, let's talk about the power of data. Clinical trials and real-world studies are like the superhero duo of the vaccine world. They come in with capes flying, showing us that COVID-19 vaccines are not just safe, they're effective too. These trials are like an obstacle course designed with safety as the #1 priority. And in the real world, it's like having a team of observant detectives constantly monitoring vaccine safety across different populations. Plus, we've got these special boards that keep a watchful eye on these trials, ensuring everything's up to par. Efficacy is where the numbers do the talking. Each COVID-19 vaccine has its own success rate, and they're all head-turners. Pfizer-BioNTech? It's hitting home runs with 95% effectiveness. Moderna? It's playing in the same league. And the latest updates for 2023 to 2024? They're like custom-made suits, tailored to combat the most recent virus strains and keep severe illnesses in check. And let's not forget about herd immunity. It's like a community superhero shield. When enough of us are immune, either through vaccination or past infection, the virus finds it tough to play tag. It's key to protecting not just ourselves, but everyone around us. What is the magic number for herd immunity? It's like a sliding scale. Measles is high maintenance, needing 95% immunity, while polio is more laid back at 80%. So, as we navigate this maze of vaccine safety, remember, it's all about understanding the facts, trusting the science, and realizing that together, we're all part of this incredible journey to protect and preserve our health. Addressing misinformation. Misinformation about COVID-19 vaccines has spread like wildfire, spreading all sorts of wild myths and tall tales. Let's set the record straight and debunk some of these myths with the power of facts and a dash of humor. First off, there is the myth that COVID-19 vaccines can mess with women's fertility, but guess what? It won't. Experts have looked into this, and there's no evidence to support this claim. It's like saying eating carrots will turn you orange. It just doesn't happen. Then there's the classic. The vaccine will give you COVID-19. Nope, not even close. The vaccines authorized by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration don't even contain the SARS-CoV-2 virus, which is the bad guy causing COVID-19. It's like being afraid of getting bitten by a shark in your bathtub, which is not going to happen. And about those mRNA vaccines changing human DNA, that's as likely as your car transforming into Optimus Prime. mRNA vaccines work with the immune system, not by tinkering with your DNA, but as a temporary instruction manual for your body, not a permanent rewrite. Now let's talk about those other off-the-wall claims. Are vaccines causing autism? There is no scientific evidence here either. It's like blaming the internet for the downfall of handwritten letters, not the real story. And the conspiracy theories about vaccines monitoring people or having microchips. That's more science fiction than science fact. It's as if people think vaccines are more high-tech than the latest spy movie gadgets. To combat all this misinformation, it's key to keep communication clear, factual, and sometimes a bit humorous. Using humor can be like a spoonful of sugar. It helps the medicine, or in this case the truth, go down. But remember, scare tactics and ignoring uncertainties can backfire. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. It just makes things worse. Effectiveness of the COVID-19 vaccine. All right, let's break it down and get our facts down when it comes to vaccines. It's all about sifting through the noise and zeroing in on information from those who really know their stuff. First things first, reliable sources. When you want the real deal on vaccines, think top-tier sources like the CDC, NIH, and your own healthcare professionals. They're the front line of trustworthy information. Next up, hearing from the experts. Picture this, a lineup of healthcare professionals, scientists, and people who've had the vaccine, all echoing the same message. Vaccines are safe, effective, and super important. It's like getting advice from the dream team on health, vitality, and wellness. Then there's safety first. Healthcare providers are like the guardians of vaccines. They follow the strict guidelines from the CDC and WHO to the T, ensuring vaccines are stored, handled, and administered with the utmost care. How about effectiveness? Vaccines are the MVPs in the fight against diseases, especially as shown during the COVID-19 pandemic. They're like a shield, protecting us from severe illness and stopping diseases in their tracks. Also, there are regulations galore. The journey of a vaccine is no cakewalk. From development to approval, there's a maze of regulations ensuring only the safest and most effective vaccines make it to the finish line. Spotting problems early is crucial. If there are any hiccups with a vaccine, healthcare professionals report them to VAERS. This system is like a high-tech watchdog, keeping an eye on vaccine safety. Last but not least, educate and inform. Healthcare providers are not just there to administer vaccines. They're educators, providing patients with all the information they need about the benefits and risks of vaccines. It's about ensuring everyone is in the loop and feels comfortable with their choices. Expert insights and testimonials. In a series of insightful interviews featuring healthcare professionals, scientists, and individuals who have received the vaccine, a harmonious consensus emerges on the safety, effectiveness, and importance of vaccination. These narratives, woven together, paint a vivid picture of the collective journey toward health and immunity. Dr. Emily Smith, an assistant professor at Baylor University's Department of Public Health, is a leading expert in surgical care, advocating for global access to child care and addressing disparities. She explains, "The data we've gathered from extensive research and trials shows a clear trend. Vaccines are not just safe, they are essential tools in our fight against infectious diseases. Their effectiveness in preventing serious illness and hospitalization is undeniable." Her words resonate with the weight of scientific evidence and her years of experience in public health. Mark Lou Dacco is an assistant professor of nursing at the Harriet Heilbrunn School of Nursing. He holds a Master of Arts, MA, and a Master of Science in Nursing, MSN, specializing as a family nurse practitioner from Wagner College, Staten Island, New York, and a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, BSN, from St. Dominic Savio College in the Philippines. His areas of expertise include emergency, medical surgical, and critical care nursing. He said, "There was a time when fear and uncertainty overshadowed our days. The vaccine brought a sense of hope, a tangible solution that we had been desperately waiting for," he reflects. His story captures the human side of the healthcare crisis, highlighting the vaccine's role in restoring normalcy. So, coming back to the main question, what do you think, friends? Is the COVID vaccine safe and effective? Let us know in the comment box below. Until the next video, stay safe, my fellow comrades.